Do you budget like the poor? Well, today you're going to find out. If you want to be rich, then you need to learn how to budget like the rich. The first step in knowing how to grow your cash flow is to understand your personal financial statement. In the training ring, I teach investors how to create and read their own financial statement, as well as understand the implications of that financial statement. Once you have an understanding of where you are financially, it's crucial to create a plan and become more financially secure and healthy. This means starting with a budget. The first problem that most people have is misconceptions about what a budget is and why it's actually helpful. In my experience, there are three main ways people budget, and the way you budget says a lot about your financial mindset. Let's run through these three levels. Poor budgeting. Those with a poor mindset often don't even use a budget, but if they do, they use a very simple one. Why? Because they have no assets or passive income. They simply track their earned income and expenses each month. Whatever's left over, which is normally nothing or even less sometimes, is put into savings. For those with a poor mindset, a budget serves as a tool to make sure you're not spending too much, but it's not a driver for financial growth or insight. Middle class budgeting. Those in the middle class often have more income and expenses. They might have a few investments, but they're not their daily focus. Instead, they contribute to a superannuation that they barely understand, and they maybe own a house. The middle class use a budget as a tool to understand how much money they're going to have left over each month. They then reward themselves for having this extra money by splurging on vacations and cars, things like that. In the process, they create liabilities, but they don't invest in assets. Therefore, the source of money is always earned from income from a salary rather than passive income from investments. Sound familiar? And lastly, rich budgeting. The rich don't look at a budget as a way of comparing income and expenses. Rather, they look at it as a way of preparing to create more money. They ask, how can I make more money? Rather than, I don't have enough money. The first expense in a rich budget is the expense of investing. Then that creates passive income that covers the fun stuff in the budget down the track. In the process, the rich create more money and attain more assets, and their cash flow covers their expenses. So, which category did you fall under? It all stems from your mindset towards budgets. If you can master changing your budget mindset, you can master your money. And if you need help with your mindset or your budget, or both, sign up to the training ring at lionspropertymentoring.com. Happy investing. Do you reckon they're going to stop? It's probably about that time. Yeah, they're not normally that loud, surely.